I bet you didn't know that the Seminole tribe of Florida owns one of the most successful casino empires in the world. Their story is just one example of Native American wealth and success that often goes untold. But deep in the Minnesota prairie, another small community quietly transformed its destiny. The Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux Community, once facing hardship, is now the richest Native American tribe in the U.S. through vision and unity. They built a casino empire, turning tradition and resilience into $1 million secret of success. If you want to discover more inspiring stories of Native American achievement, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Your support helps us bring more untold stories to light. Behind this incredible story of wealth and success are the people of the Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux Community themselves. They are the descendants of the Dakota people who have lived in the Minnesota River Valley for countless generations. Their name, Mdewakanton, means dwellers of the Spirit Lake, a reference to their ancestral connection to the sacred waters of Mille Lacs Lake. This deep spiritual and historical tie to the land has always been the core of their identity. It guided them through periods of immense hardship, including the U.S.-Dakota War of 1862, which resulted in their tragic exile from their homeland, and a dramatic reduction of their population. For over a century following the conflict, the tribe endured extreme poverty and marginalization. By the mid-20th century, their community, living on a small 250-acre reservation south of the Twin Cities, was struggling to survive. There were no jobs, inadequate housing, and little hope for a better future. The federal government's policies had left them with almost nothing. Yet they never lost their sense of who they were. The elders kept the Dakota language and traditions alive, passing down the stories and values that had sustained their people for centuries. It was this unbreakable spirit that laid the groundwork for the monumental changes to come. The turning point arrived with the Indian Gaming Regulatory Act of 1988, a landmark piece of federal legislation that affirmed the right of sovereign tribal nations to conduct gaming operations on their lands. While many saw this as a modest opportunity, the leadership of the Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux saw something much bigger. They envisioned a path to complete economic independence, a way to fund social programs, reclaim their culture, and provide for their people for generations to come. They started small with the Little Six Bingo Palace, but their ambitions were anything but. Their strategic vision was clear: to build a world-class entertainment destination. This was not a stroke of luck. It was the result of bold leadership, shrewd business decisions, and an unwavering belief in their potential. The tribe invested their early profits back into their operations, expanding from a simple bingo hall into the magnificent Mystic Lake Casino Hotel and the Little Six Casino. They diversified their portfolio, venturing into hotels, golf courses, and other enterprises. Every decision was made with the community's future in mind, guided by a council that understood both the principles of modern business and the sacred responsibility they held to their people and their ancestors. They became masters of their own destiny. The story of the Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux Community is more than financial success. It's a lesson in resilience and self-governance that inspires far beyond their reservation. Their journey shows how unity and vision can turn adversity into strength. We'll explore their rise, challenges, and how they preserve their culture. Get ready, this is a story that belongs to all of us. To understand the Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux Community, we must look to the land and the people who have been its stewards for centuries. Their name, Mdewakanton, means dwellers of the Spirit Lake, connecting them to their ancestral homelands around Mille Lacs Lake. As one of the 7 council fires of the Oseti-Sakowin, their lives were woven into the rhythms of the natural world. Guided by Mitakuye Oyasin, all my relations, they honor a sacred duty to protect the land. Today their reservation stands as a symbol of persistence and a legacy thousands of years old. The Shakopee Mdewakanton story is one of resilience. In the 1800s, settlers took their land, treaties were broken, and the Dakota were forced into exile. Many suffered, but some held on in secret, keeping their culture alive. In 1969, they gained federal recognition and a small land base, planting the seed for their future. In the 1970s, the Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux Community faced poverty and high unemployment. Chairman Norman Crooks and tribal leaders realized they had to forge their own path. Embracing self-reliance, they used their sovereignty to launch the Little Six Bingo Palace in 1982. The bingo hall's success provided jobs and hope, planting the seeds of an economic transformation. In 1982, the Little Six Bingo Palace opened as a bold step toward economic independence for the Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux Community. Tribal leaders took a risk, offering bigger jackpots and drawing crowds from across the region. The bingo hall's success brought jobs, pride, and vital revenue, fueling new homes, roads, and hope for the future. As the Shakopee Mdewakanton found success with bingo, a legal battle over tribal gaming swept the nation. In 1987, the Supreme Court affirmed tribal rights to gaming, leading Congress to pass the Indian Gaming Regulatory Act. IGRA created a legal framework dividing games into 3 classes and requiring state compacts for casino-style gaming. The Shakopee Mdewakanton seized this opportunity, securing one of the first compacts and building a Las Vegas-style casino. This bold move transformed their future, unlocking unprecedented wealth and changing their destiny forever. The Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux Community seized their gaming opportunity, transforming profits from a bingo hall into Mystic Lake Casino, a premier entertainment destination. Its scale set a new standard for tribal gaming, drawing millions from nearby Minneapolis-St. Paul. Through constant reinvestment and expansion, Mystic Lake became a sprawling, integrated resort, securing the tribe's future. Mystic Lake Casino brought unprecedented wealth to the Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux community, but tribal leaders knew true security meant looking beyond gaming. They gathered in council, planning for a future where prosperity would last for generations. The tribe recognized the risks of relying on a single industry. They began to diversify, investing in businesses from retail and hospitality to technology and renewable energy. Their ventures included launching a bottled water company, developing organic gardens like Wozupi, and building hotels and entertainment centers. Each project created jobs and strengthened the community. The tribe's investments reached beyond the reservation, building a diverse portfolio that could weather economic storms. Their approach, more like a Fortune 500 company than a small tribal government, set a new standard in Indian country. Today, the Shakopee Mdewakanton's wealth supports health, education, and cultural preservation, ensuring a legacy for the 7th generation and beyond. Their story is a testament to vision, resilience, and building an enduring legacy for their people. The tribe's wealth has completely transformed daily life, erasing poverty and opening doors that were once unimaginable. Every adult tribal member now receives over $1 million annually, providing economic security and freedom from the struggles of the past. Families have moved into modern homes, and the reservation boasts state-of-the-art infrastructure, from government centers to community facilities. With financial worries gone, tribal members pursue passions, launching businesses, creating art, and seeking higher education without debt. The focus has shifted from survival to personal growth and community contribution, fueling creativity and entrepreneurship. The reservation is now a vibrant, beautiful place, reflecting the pride and unity of its people. Stress and anxiety have been replaced by optimism and peace of mind, strengthening family bonds and social ties. Parents are present in their children's lives, and elders are honored and cared for. The community's quality of life has soared, with a sense of hope and possibility touching every household. This is the true dividend of their economic success, a new dawn for the entire tribe. The tribe's leadership knows true wealth means investing in people, not just profits. They've built world-class education and healthcare systems, ensuring every member can thrive. Scholarships cover all costs for higher education, empowering a new generation of professionals and leaders. Early childhood and K-12 support lay a strong foundation for lifelong success. The tribe's health clinic offers free, comprehensive care, medical, dental, and behavioral for all members. Preventative care and traditional Dakota healing are integrated, supporting holistic wellness. These investments reflect Dakota values of collective responsibility and care. The government sees health and education as sacred duties, strengthening the nation for generations. Their holistic approach proves wealth can uplift everyone, not just individuals. Many fear wealth erodes tradition, but the Shakopee Mdewakanton have used prosperity to revive their Dakota heritage. They've launched ambitious cultural revitalization efforts, making language, ceremonies, and traditions central to daily life. Comprehensive Dakota language programs now serve all ages, reconnecting the community to its roots. Elders and linguists collaborate to preserve and teach the language, ensuring it thrives. The tribe invests in ceremonies, powwows, and sacred sites, supporting artists and spiritual leaders. Wealth enables them to reclaim ancestral lands and protect spiritual places. Their financial success is seen as a way to fulfill the Dakota value of Wakantonyaka, generosity and care for the people. Children grow up proud of their identity, guided by tradition and community. The tribe proves prosperity and culture can strengthen each other. They are not just wealthy, they are culturally vibrant, showing true prosperity nourishes both soul and community. Despite their success, the tribe faces unique pressures that wealth alone can't solve. Public scrutiny and jealousy create isolation, as outsiders focus on money, not the tribe's journey. Internally, sudden affluence brings challenges: financial literacy, family dynamics, and new stresses. The tribe offers financial planning, but individuals must still navigate the complexities of wealth. Raising children with strong values in a world of abundance is a constant concern. Leaders work to instill work ethic and respect for heritage, so the next generation honors their legacy. Maintaining unity is harder when everyone is financially independent. Community events and cultural projects reinforce the Dakota value of Tiospaye, extended family, and interconnectedness. The challenge is to ensure wealth strengthens, not weakens, community bonds. Their story is not just about riches, but about balancing prosperity with responsibility and tradition. The tribe battles stereotypes that reduce their identity to casino Indians, erasing their rich history and achievements. Outsiders often see only the casino, ignoring the hard work, strategy, and legal battles behind the tribe's success. Their wealth comes from competitive, privately owned businesses, not government handouts. Per capita payments are dividends from their own enterprises, not free money. The tribe educates the public about sovereignty and the true nature of their business. Critics claim wealth leads to cultural loss, but the tribe invests millions in language, culture, and sacred sites. They prove modernity and tradition can coexist and enrich each other. Their story replaces stereotypes with a vibrant image of a proud, sovereign nation. The tribe shares its success, donating hundreds of millions to other tribes and causes. Their achievements are a catalyst for positive change, showing prosperity can benefit all. The Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux Community's economic success has made them a powerful political force and a target. They must constantly defend their sovereignty, jobs, and revenue from state pressures and shifting laws. Through advocacy and education, they work to ensure their voice is heard and their right to self-determination is protected. The Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux Community's journey from poverty to prosperity is a blueprint for sovereignty and success. Through courageous leadership and long-term vision, they transformed their legal status into a powerful economic tool. Every dollar was reinvested, fueling both economic growth and cultural renaissance. Their story proves true prosperity nourishes both spirit and heritage, offering hope and inspiration for all. The true wealth of the Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux Community is found in their health, education, and pride. Their story is one of healing, resilience, and honoring ancestors by building a legacy for future generations. It uplifts the human spirit and reminds us all of the power of unity and hope. The Dakota value of Mitakuye Oyasin, we are all related, guides their generosity and vision. Thank you for joining us. Stay inspired.